when there's pregnancy and all that, everybody focuses the attention to the mother. I'm not saying no, they deserve it. It's like that's a whole lot of job. But in the old time, nobody pays attention to the guy.
Father.
It's as crazy as the day I had my son. I did not sleep for like 12 hours. I I had my son, everybody was happy. Nobody really asked me, Guy, how are you? I did close to 48 hours not closing my eyes.
Wow.
And there was no time to eat because you become, like I made that tweet online and it went viral that time. I said, nobody will tell you that husband is just a...
Maraji shared a video about a man that came out on the podcast and was complaining about how men's feelings are totally disregarded when it comes to postpartum, especially when their wives go to bed, and priority and focus is placed on the woman, and the man, that is the husband, is totally disregarded. And she said, "Why are you complaining?" Like, that's Maraji. And she was like, "What is your complaint? Like, when are you the one that is carrying the baby? Are you the one that is going to push the baby out? Are you the one that is breastfeeding? Are you the one that's going to wake up in the middle of the night to take care of that baby?" She mentioned a lot of valid reasons why that man has no excuse. But one thing I acknowledge and one thing I think she focused on again is that we do not know what that man went through. We don't know. There's some men that hold things to heart, are very emotional. Not all men are all locked up, dragon, and all of that. So maybe that man falls into that category for him to come out to the podcast and say, men to have feelings, that men to go through postpartum with their wives. As cheesy as that sounds, well, I don't know. But I know, we are in the social media age and we see a lot of videos on TikTok, on Instagram about how men, intentional men now, they help their wives, especially when their wife just put to bed. They take turns in caring for the baby. Maybe when the wife is sleeping, the husband wakes up in the middle of the night to make sure the baby is okay and stops crying and feeds the baby. We've been seeing videos like that. But however, because of the kind of society we live in, especially for us here in Nigeria, focus is mostly on the women. Yes, that's just the truth, because a lot of men don't understand what it means to go through postpartum. Like, they just feel, okay, just impregnate you, you go ahead and face the stress and all of that. So that is why Maraji is coming out to say that you don't have any excuse, because you men, you don't understand. It's not that we don't want to disregard your feelings, but you will not understand because you're not the one in our shoes. You will never understand. But I get that there might be some men that are going through that. There might be some men that go through that postpartum with their wives, and they would their feelings should be regarded, like, because it's not easy. We all know it's not easy, especially the first 1, 2, 3 months of after putting to bed. Those times, if you are not strong as a couple, it will tear you apart. Like, it can cause a rift between husband and wife. So it is that time that I feel is that time husband and wife should bond. Get bond with the baby, not just the woman now, the husband too, the father too bonds with the baby. When the mom needs to sleep, the husband comes in and takes care of the baby. I hope from that video, it will be a wake up call for most men. Like, postpartum it doesn't have to be a woman's work. It can be both shared. Husband and wife can go through it together. Maybe by that time, when we begin to see more men, take up this responsibility with their wives, with the mother of their kids, then we cannot start talking about, regarding men's feelings when it comes to postpartum.